Send them emails of your checks, whatever you tickles your fancy, but don't go and try to get them. They're not a pearl. You're looking for pearls. It's not a baby. I had one guy one time who tried to go to challenge party. He's a personal trainer. He thought he knew everything. He's like, you're going to have to do a little more convincing. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. You're not going to get any convincing out of me. I have 500, this was back then. I'm like, I have 500 people a day joining my team. I won't even know if you sign up or not. Never get any convincing. Do not beg or convince, because people convinced against their will are of the same opinion still. A negative Nelly will always be a negative Nelly. Get them out of your house as soon as possible. Okay? What happens if the person no shows? How many people have had a challenge party and people didn't show up? Bring the party to them. Seriously. What do? We blend shakes. We watch a movie. Get them to do that. It doesn't matter. They don't have to be in your living room. One-on-ones are just a factor. 2-on-1, 3-on-1, 4-on-1, 5-on-1. Just get them in front of the information. If people want a sample, I say, okay, great. You have to watch this 24-minute video before I give you $2 of my own money. Great filtering tool. It's a great way to get them to watch the video too. Okay, did you watch the video? Okay, well, what happened in the, how do these products are great? How do people, I'll ask them something. This is your money. This is your time. Invest it wisely. What if someone lives out of town? Send them a package. Make them watch the overview. Send them a couple samples, maybe some neuro, the customer forms, the business cards. Send them the information. Tell me to go to recipes.visalus.com, get some recipes. What if I can't move my prospect forward? Use third party. If they're like, I really think I can do this, but I don't have the time, or I just don't know about the kids. Story. Well, what if I told you a story about this ambassador? That's why it was exciting. How many people were at the regional last weekend? 2 weeks ago. Was it not exciting to see 29 different six-figure earners in the last 60 days, from people who were on food stamps a year ago, to people who are pregnant with 2 kids, full-time pharmaceutical rep, and her husband has a business, to couples who have never done network marketing, to a guy that did ambassador in 30 days, first company. These stories are exciting because every one of them is different. And every one of them is going to relate to a different person. We say go to events because you need to hear the stories. When I thought about you, this lady's pregnant with 2 kids, full-time, 40-hour-a-week pharmaceutical rep, is making a 6-figure income now on the side. If she can, I'm a 5-star ambassador. I'm like, oh my God, I feel lazy right now. Like, if she can do it, because I've been there 3 times. Pregnancy is no joke. It's not easy. How about Tina Hoffman out of Iowa on our team, who went to ambassador in 45 days, 4 days later gave birth, 7 months later was a 5-star ambassador in Iowa. She'd never made more than $3,000 a month in network marketing. How about Joni Robbins, 5-star ambassador? How many people have ever heard of Monavate? It was a juice company. She couldn't make it to the first rank of the company, and she's a 5-star ambassador. Timing, you guys. So, bless you. Three-way calls are very, very important. We do them all the time. Why? Because if it's your friend, they're going to go, it's just you. You've got to be a W, whatever. But when they hear somebody else's story, when you get a prospect on the line, it's not about them. So if Tez gets me on the phone with Joe, it's not like, hey, Tara, it's Tez. I got Joe, and Joe's a superstar, and blah, 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 blah. Joe is so great. Joe, meet Tara. You know what Joe's thinking? Who's Tara? Like, why do I want to talk to Tara? She just wants to make money off me. Clearly, I'm going to be on her team. But what if Tez said, hey, Joe, meet Tara. Joe is a very successful entrepreneur. He owns 50 properties. He makes $1 million a year. He's always open to opportunities. He's one of the most innovative person I know. Joe, meet Tara. She's a stay-at-home mom with 3 kids who in 18 months has been able to earn a 7-figure income in this opportunity, and her team is one of the largest in the West Coast. Joe, meet Tara. Now Joe's doing what? Like, whoop! Because you know what his little antenna just went up is, what's in it for me? All of a sudden, I became a viable way for Joe to make more money. Because people only care about what's in it for them. They don't care about me. They care about what can I do for them. All right? Does that make sense? So edify your host, edify the person in your upline, and make sure you tell them. So schedule a party now. Have an upline present to help uplines people. If once you're a director, you're qualified to run challenge parties, you push play. Just make sure that people blend, push play, tell their story. A great way to close out a challenge party is tell your story, your why, and your 90-day challenge goal. Hey guys, it's Tara. Thank you guys for coming to my living room. I got on the challenge to lose 30 pounds. I've lost 15. I've never felt more energy. I feel great. I'm so excited to be a part of the obesity epidemic solution. I'm really passionate about helping people with their health and wealth. I was a mortgage broker and always struggling to find time to do anything with my kids. I felt like life was getting away from me, so I decided to become an entrepreneur. Since then, blah, blah, blah. Okay, your story, your why, and your 90-day challenge goal. You don't have to have somebody else tell you that because it's your story, your why, and your 90-day challenge goal. People don't care about anything but who are you, why should I care, and can I do this? I am a detriment to your challenge party. People always say, oh, you gotta come to my challenge party. No, because they'll look at me, your friend will be like, oh, there's no way I can be like her. There's no way, I'm unbelievable. I'm like that tooth fairy. Like nobody really makes $1 million a year in network marketing. Come on, you're kidding. So I'm a detriment. But if you say, hey, I just got started 3 months ago, I'm earning an extra $3,000 a month, I've helped a few people earn a BMW, getting product for free, and I really have, I've lost 20 pounds, is your friend more likely to say, well, I want to have more information? Tell your story, okay? Facebook's great. My last 16 people I signed up were from Facebook, and I did an outbound market, and they just message me or say, hey, can I ask you about Visalus, or hey, what's this thing doing, or oh, you guys saw your big check, all right, we gotta talk. Whatever it is, just be a person of attraction. Who do you want to attract? Do you want to attract a person of quality, class, integrity, someone who's a business-minded? Then be that person on Facebook. If you're posting drunk pictures of you puking in the bushes and saying the F word on your page and just posting a bunch of weird stuff, you're not going to attract that person. You do realize that, right? So be a person of attraction on Facebook. You want to project, you want to be who you wish to attract. Does that make sense? Do not rely just on Facebook. Facebook is great for creating relationships. It's great for exposing, but it'll never replace calling your brother-in-law and saying, hey, I got something for you. It'll never replace your high school friends, okay? Facebook, although you probably did get it from Facebook, but after 17 months. All right, Facebook, we have a whole training on Facebook. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong way. I'm going backwards. Okay, register for the next event. I can't even tell you how important this is. I don't have an office to go to every day, well, the one in my house. I don't have a boss. Do you guys desire that kind of freedom that you run your own show, you make your own hours, you wear what you want when you want, you can be sick, you can go shopping, and you can make money, and you don't have to worry. You can order from the left side of the menu. You don't have to look at tags. Do you guys desire that? I'll tell you the one thing that's most missed is going to events. This is an event, so congratulations for being here. The local success training are events. The regionals that we just had in Long Beach, that's an event. The upcoming nationals event. The corporate team makes a lot of money. They don't put it on for them, they put it on for us. It's where we get our motivation. It's where we get our training. Who wants to hear about the new product that's coming out in 3 weeks? Who wants to hear about the new technology that's going to make your life as a promoter easier? Who wants to learn about the new promoting tools that we have first? Who wants to see a 27-year-old get a $500,000 bonus and be the first fastest royal ambassador female in the company? The only female in the company. Who wants to hear the roar of between 16 and 20,000 people when they make announcements that will set the whole entire industry on fire? Who wants to be there? Because if you went to the Super Bowl and it was your favorite team and it was close and in overtime they got the winning touchdown and the crowd roared, could you ever bring that feeling home to somebody? You have to go to events. I don't go to the events because I make money. I make money because I go to the events. When I first got into myself, even though I was trying to go into the runner because I was a number 3 earner in my last company and I was trying to be cautious, I went to the events. I said, I gotta find this out. I went to the regional. 2 months later, I flew to Cincinnati, Ohio, which is really hard to get to, by the way. I went there because I had to. I had to untag myself over 200 pictures of me on stage with a $25,000 check because I didn't want to get kicked out of my last company because I wasn't sure yet. Okay, go to events. But once I went to 2 events and I'm like, it's over, like it's on. This is the best company in the world. This is the most amazing fun culture. I'm going to be at a white party in Miami in 2 weeks with someone with the top DJs flying around the country with VIP section. Anybody going to that with me? Yes.
I am. You invited.
What other companies throw light parties and fly in the best DJs in the world to come in? Did they do that over at ACN, Michael? No, but I heard there was a chariot. There's a lot of great companies. I'm just kidding. So be at the events, because that's where the hope becomes belief. That's where you get the skills and the training and the tips to take your business to the next level. Events will multiply your business. For every people you have, your team will multiply. I promise. Because you can't bring that belief and put it in. They have to experience it for themselves. So one thing I say is, if you really want to succeed, I did not want to go to my first network marketing convention. I was in mortgage, making a 6-figure income. I thought I was too cool. I was a Berkeley grad, and my life was good. I was never going to be a network marketer. I did it so fully. People are just network marketing. I'm like, well, kinda. Like, I was never, it took me like 2 years to admit that I was in network marketing. So when my upline said, you have to go to this event, I'm like, Salt Lake City, you can't even get drunk there. They you ever been to Utah? They limit the amount of alcohol and drink.
The alcohol is half as much.
It's really hard to get drunk. It's not even a party place. But I went, and I made a decision that I was going to do it no matter what. And I truly, honestly believe that I wouldn't be here today with the success I had I not gone to that first event. Had I not seen the people that I thought were just like me, collecting $1 million checks and making all this crazy income, I would have never got the belief or the excitement to go and give it everything I could. That every time I was away from my kids, or I had to peel my 1-year-old off my leg, that it was worth it. And for a long time it wasn't. For 8 months it was the hardest thing I've ever done. But it was worth it now. So get to the events, get your people to the events. Actions determine your results. So how many conversations will you have per day? How many tools will you give out? How many people will you follow up? Don't get me started on follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. Okay? 80% of all your sales, which sales is just getting people to make a decision, 80% will happen on the 5th to the 12th contact. Less than 1% on the first contact. So if you call someone once and don't call them again, you just assured yourself 99% failure rate. Does that make sense? 80% of all decisions are made on the 5th to the 12th contact. So don't stop until they say yes or they die. Set yourself weekly goals, daily goals. Do something every day to promote your business. Do something every day. Whether you have 30 minutes a day, or 30 minutes a week, or 5 hours a week, or 5 hours a day, it doesn't matter. Just do something every single day. Okay? Compound effect. Little bits of things happen. If I went to the gym and worked out for 4 hours tomorrow and came back, would I look like Hulk Hogan? No. What if I worked out every day for a week? Probably not. What if 30 days? Probably see a little difference. What if I worked out every day for the next 90 days? Do you guys think I might look different? But you can't see it that one time, right? But you know that if I do it every day, you're going to see a result, correct? You're not going to have a heart attack for having a hamburger. If you did, you'd never have another one. But you know that if you eat bad all your life, you're going to gain weight, you're going to get sick, you're going to, increase your chances of heart disease, right? You may not see the result from one call. But what if every day you make a call, and on the 76th day you make a call, and somebody else does that, and they make a call, and they make a call, who makes a call, and they bring in someone who brings in 10,000 people in your business. You would have never got there if you didn't make a call every day. Does that make sense? So you can't always see the huge results right away, but you'll never see them if you don't do it every day. Okay? The actions are simple. Fear versus dream, you can't have both. So if you what I tell you is, don't ever worry about the how. Don't worry how you're going to become an ambassador. Worry about the why. Why do you want to? Because if I took your child, let's pretend y'all have children, if I took your child and say, don't get a back to go ambassador, how many of you would go ambassador? You wouldn't be like, well, I live in a small town, so you can keep my kid. My friends are making it, so you can keep my kid. You would do whatever it took, correct? So if you can do whatever it took, when I take your child, why can't you do that now? You know why? Because your why is not strong enough. Okay? Does that make sense? If you believe that if I took your child, you'd get to ambassador, then you believe it's possible because you wouldn't stop until it was done. That's all I did is I got in, I wanted to go ambassador, I just didn't stop until it was done. I didn't watch TV, I didn't take lunch breaks, I didn't go shopping, I didn't shower sometimes for a day or two, but I was on the phone. You can go ahead and laugh, girl. Does that make sense? You do it until it's done. Your actions will completely determine your results. There is no lottery mentality. There is no, oh, if I land that guy, he's going to make me all the money. You know what that guy will say? I don't want to make her all the money. You must be a whale. If you want to catch a whale, you must be a whale. A whale, you squish a little minnow. You're a minnow looking for the whale. Meanwhile, 20,000 minnows just flew by you. What's wrong with them? Does that make sense? Every minnow knows a shark who knows a whale. You guys have seen Finding Nemo, haven't you? Register for the next event, have your challenge parties, pre-party, get on the team call, and most importantly, just do it. It's everything. Do you guys agree that everything on here is a 5th grade level? Do you think your 5th grader could push blend, play, and operate? Do you guys think that anything here is difficult to do?
No.
It's all easy to do, but it's easy not to do. Just do it. Thank you guys for having a good event.